I remember at OCP of 2022, one of the keynote speakers mentioned that the switching capacity of a particular data center had far surpassed what they project that they will need at the compute level. Fast forward 12 months, we're talking about AI services impacting the consumer directly, like ChatGPT. That same keynote speaker comes up to a new year worth of trade shows and says, oh, by the way, that switching capacity that we thought was future-proofed is fundamentally not capable of handling the compute power we know we need to deploy in our DCs within the next 2 to 3 years. So that is an indicator that the entire industry at large is fixing to rip out everything or a lot of things from the studs and rebuild. It's a very fertile time for the industry. Lots of investment is flowing in, driving technologies like 100 terabit ASICs, which we're going to start hearing about in 2024, 200 gigabit per Lambda Optics to improve, cost per bit, power consumption per bit, and basically deliver as much bandwidth to these compute nodes as possible. We're talking about looking at the PCIe connectivity form factor the same way we talk about Ethernet, where it's a combination of multiple vendor technologies, where the distance between a switch and a server is no longer going to be, let's say, 3 meters, which can be handled with passive copper, but maybe 50 meters if you hear, the projected data center topologies from leading GPU vendors today. And we're going to have to look at how can we connect all this together. We're not ready, and we have a clear roadmap ahead to make things a bit more dense, a bit more high bandwidth, a bit more power efficient, and a bit more cost effective. Multilane is in a unique position today to be able to enable semiconductor vendors, cloud service providers, and interconnect vendors with a high-value roadmap to be able to invest in R&D and scale the bandwidth of their silicon, of their interconnect, of their cables. We are engaged with multiple customers who can't get enough 800 gig systems, bit array testers, fixtures fast enough today. We are overwhelmed by the amount of demand we have for, let's say, copper interconnect test solutions to ensure that all the high-speed flyover cables, direct attach cables, and backplanes that go into all of these compute and switching systems can be tested in a comprehensive manner that doesn't compromise on throughput or capital investment.